Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Obaseki sleights of hands, Upends, Lawmakers. Hello, everyone. A very one big thank you to you. Yes, you. Thank you so much for your support. We really, truly appreciate you. Thanks for always being there. Governor Godwin Obaseki, no longer the latest governor in town, because we heard yesterday that Governor Lurotimi of Akure, Ondo State, has been re-elected to continue his second tenure in office. So he's now the latest governor in Nigeria. However, Governor Godwin Obaseki's, word still lingers on the might and how this man really, how God helped him and what have you, has really been sparking a lot of interest, not just in those states in Nigeria, but also across the nations of the world, where people have said, really and truly, for the first time in a long time, Nigerians have conducted a free, fair election, one of the most transparent process we've seen in a long time. Governor Gordon Obaseki has been having issues with lawmakers in the House of Assembly makers in Edo State. Yes, and 14 of them precisely refused to be inaugurated. Although even PDP has said, please forgive them, let them be inaugurated, have this and all that. Governor Gordon Obaseki has said we'll follow the course of the law. Let's get straight into the news and get all the details with regards to what is going on right now and about how he's carrying out his activities as a re-elected governor. By his administration, Governor Gordon Obaseki of Edo State is some form of a political gladiator and is not remorseful. He rests his claim on the height of violence on his recent electoral fortune, and he says it has nothing to do with the success. It was all the help of God, stressing that he has battled the lions and the tigers of Edo State and has caged them. He has gulped over the victory and has set about consolidating it. In other words, of his victory hour, he stopped over at the National Working Committee, NWC, of the People Democratic Party in Abuja. There, he noted that the 14 lawmakers elected of the Edo State House of Assembly who have not been inaugurated were not prevailed and are no longer members and has refused them to be inaugurated lawfully, saying that they have missed the time to be inaugurated according to the rule of law. He explained they were listening to their godfather who kept them hoping and promising that he would unconstitutionally get them to the House of Assembly to reissue a proclamation even after the court has settled the matter. For more than 180 days, they did not come. They refused to be presented to the people for inauguration. Their seats became vacant after the Speaker of the House declared their seats vacant. What the Constitution says, they went to court after those who had declared them vacant by the Speaker. There is nothing I can do to that matter, and at this time I wish it did not happen, but people were playing God and did not undermine and really undermined the truth and the reality of the Constitution. The governor's statement strongly indicates that the report that all the cough currently dragging EDHA is a result of the rift going on between himself and the former governor of Edo State, Adams Oshomole, are not true. He said, as a matter of fact, Oshomole and I have forgiven him and we have moved on. I said what now is going on is that the lawmakers needs to go on re-election as they are no longer lawfully part of the House by constitution. There is no room for an early bird getting the worms in constitutional matters, for the law is not slight on the extra number of people required to properly constitute a state house of assembly. Section 91 of the 1999 Constitution unbended state that for a state house of assembly to be properly constituted, such a legal Legislative body must constitute a list of number of 24 persons, currently compressed to only 10 members because of the 14 that has refused to be inaugurated. On June 14, 2019, the governor has issued a proclamation for the elected members to be inaugurated on June 17, 2019. The letter was sent to the clerk. The inauguration did not, however, hold during the working hours according to source and media reports, and it was not until 9:30 p.m. that the inauguration held. Many of the members were not ready. They were reported that some of them had been adopted by the inauguration and dozed off and has gone their way and been sworn in a different location. T-shirts, jackets, and what have you not properly dressed. However, they were still inaugurated on June 18, 2019. Allegedly, Motors have raised that they were not given the opportunity to be inaugurated as they should, the 14 lawmakers. The small matters of reissuing a fresh proclamation about tables before the Federal High Court in Rivers State, it is not clear what exactly transpired in court, but the court seems to decide that the proclamation by the governor was not all that was needed and that the governor was not in a position to determine who gets inaugurated, as there is a constitution that binds. And what does the constitution says? If you have been absent from the house for 180 days, you stand no chance to be inaugurated by the house. Well, my people, so Governor Gordon Obaseki has said the lions and the tigers, their wings has been clipped. It's clear that these people no longer have a part. If they want to be inaugurated, they have to do the needful. They have to go through the normal and the normal process. They have to go through all the whole process to be inaugurated decently and in order as it should be. However, these people are claiming that they were not given opportunity to be inaugurated like they should, orderly. Governor Gordon Obaseki said he has nothing to do. As a matter of fact, they have appealed to him saying, Governor, please, if you don't mind, can they be inaugurated? He said, it's out of my hands. I would rather they go to, follow the Constitution. What does the Constitution says? Some are stemming to say that is as a result of him not being happy with Adams Oshomole. Hence, he has decided to punish this group of persons. Anyway, my people, real talk, this is what is happening. Governor Gordon Obaseki is still being dragged with the whole issue of those ones who has refused to be inaugurated and are saying that they needs to get inaugurated by the house. Whatever the case is, Apple Line Media will keep you up to date. Do you think Obaseki is being too harsh? Leave us a comment. Bye for now.